Hi there, hello again. Of course, it's 8 minutes past the hour, so I'm a itty bit late, but what would you expect? If I was on time, you'd say that's not David like. In any event, welcome to the Omen house. I figured tonight I would switch things up. That's why we're a little late. I set things up down here in the theater room. I got 16. Wow. So, hello, Evie. Let me catch up and say hello to everybody first before we get to the meat of the story. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Evie. Dean, Lori, uh, Don. You guys stop. I'm literally having to read you guys off of this. Jay, Band, PJ, Lisa, Cindy. Wake up. I was up. I had to set this up down here. I didn't want to do it upstairs. I said, every time I've done it the past couple of lives, they've been upstairs in the same room. And I said, why not? Some crazy idea crossed my mind. I said, do it down here. Oh, yeah, let me introduce you, of course, to this. We've got several of these devices here now. Let me pull this way. Put one here. There's another one here. This one I can't turn off because it's got a broken button. That's weak. Let's see, we got another cat ball here. So again, and another one here. And yes, I have candles tonight. If you guys would like, I will actually light them. Yeah, I'm here live tonight because I've got the SoCal Spirit Seekers, and we have an event that's up online on the 21st of June. That's 2 weeks from this past Saturday night, and they're going to be putting it off here. I almost want to put this like, oh God, you guys do just too fucking much with the balls. Jesus Christ. Here, I'll put that there. Shush. What is underneath you? Nothing. Let's get that thing flat. Don't get bent. All right, nice. All right, there we start. All right, turn it on here. All right, so there we go. Lisa, David Merlino, hey Don, David Band, Rocky, what's up? He's not near the protests. No, I'm not near the protests. Somebody call the wellness check. You go kiss my ass. Reggie, wake David up. Thanks a lot. Hi, Sherry. Nice to meet you. You love the bell, Colleen. Nice to see you guys. I'm reading here and I'm trying to look there, and I think I might want to move that there so you guys can see here. Hey, let me do that. Crap, I hate this thing. It's all the things about production I can't deal with, right? So I got to do this. Got to move this here. Got to put it so that you're right over here. But then you don't get to see all of that down there. All right, so look, do you want me to turn the light on in the other room so you can see if anything's going on in there? Here, let's hope that looks good. We'll find out in about 2 seconds. I don't want to be able to see this, the bell, me here. And if I'm here, cheat it a little this way, I cheat it a little that way. Okay. Cheat means I'm going to push the camera to the left a little. That way it's got more of the candles in frame. Yeah, you'll see the stupid thing here. Whoops, sorry, I got a telephone here in my hand. We'll put this up here. This, of course, is my book, Ghosts of Cielo Drive. Yes, the one and only Ghosts of Cielo Drive. Trying to think of how I can raise the level. Oh, yes, we have the REM pod. Let's get this bad boy here, too. Turn this on. For those of you that don't, put it up here. I put it up here. We'll put this up here. You're hiding your balls. Oh, shut up. There, you can see the REM pod. What? Undo. Something I said. Shut up. That's me. I know that's me. Yes, we're very well aware that that's me. Here, let me pull this back. Oh, you can only pull it back so far because you only have so. Shush up. You done? Because I'm just flabbergasted. What the hell is that bell? The bell is called the dead bell. That's this. It's basically an EMF meter that's connected to a bell, so it will ring when there's a spirit nearby, supposedly. No, I have not cut into the frozen cake. You want me to show? You want me to bring out the frozen cake? I can bring it out if you guys would like to see it. I do have the frozen cake here. Yes, I do. Um, no, you want to go on to Cameo there, Merlino? I can do it from Cameo. Yeah, yeah. The lights are okay. Things have been okay. Like I said, on the 21st, 2 weeks from Saturday night, we've got the SoCal Spirit Seekers have their event here, and they're going to be doing the ghost investigation here. What are people saying? We're ready for your spirits tonight. Oh, cut the crap, Merlino. I'm here not to be your muse and amusement for amusement. Oh, thank you very much, Muse Up. I appreciate that. Oh, Musepo, Mues, Musepo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm on Cameo. I wish you'd enable channel membership. What do you mean channel membership? Why? It's a free channel. I'm not. No, I'm not going to make it a paid channel. Sorry. Yes, Virginia. I just haven't read them. I haven't been able. There's a lot of comments. That's probably the reason why. You'll say anything for $5, Merlino. Oh dear God, that is hysterical. I'm trying to figure out how. I'm looking at the setup of the gosh darn thing. I mean, the framing of this right now, so it's a little bit difficult for me. I'm trying to see if we're level. If I move this back a few inches, I can move this. Wait, get this out of there. Stop the ball. Stop with your ball. God, got balls all over the place and all like lighting up like it's the 4th of July already over here. My God, it's a little bit of a problem. I've got. Can you guys set the gosh darn hell down already? Oh, there's a blue ball. Isn't that lovely? Yes, there's the proverbial blue ball. Usually they come in a pair, but for those that only have one ball, it's their blue ball. I'm just trying to figure out where to put this son of a you know what. And I don't like the framing because I got the whole back behind me set up. In any event, let me do this. I'm going to use this down a little. Here, watch what I do.
Watch this. Ah, that hurt. No, you son of a bitch. Don't do that to me. No, I like it like that. Much preferred like, that's much better. That bear.
Now let's see how that frames out. Same goddamn thing, huh? All right, let me do this also. So there's no questions. There, light is on in the room. You can see. I'm just looking at the framing again. I don't know if I like it that. I want it further down. Eye level is the problem we're talking about here. No. Not bending down backwards, you dumbass. That way. No, that way. God, son of a pain in the ass sometimes. That's a little bit more what I'm looking for. Now, let's see. Are you level? I don't know. Are you level? I don't think so. Let's try that. Let's see if that captures what I'm looking for. Well, that's a little bit better there. You can see. Yeah, I know. I got the gosh darn screen here, so it's impossible for me not to move it. Any problems? No, no paranormal experiences today. Just stuff. Channel membership give us customs emojis that you create and badge. You can keep the lives. Hi, I'd have to figure that one out, to be honest with you. Hey, KK Bootsy, nice to see you. Yeah, people, the book. She's right. The book is what we're trying to sell here is this book, Ghosts of Cielo Drive at ghostsofcielodrive.com. And like I said, to get tickets to the event on the 21st of June, you can get tickets at theomenhouse.com. The link is right there. Just click on the link and they're $99 for a 6-hour tour. It should be fun. Yes, of course it does. Hi, that's why it's always supposed to be 2. Lance Armstrong, very fun, Don. Very, very funny. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. I'm very, very happy to hear that, Sherry. Like I said, if you have any interest in seeing the house in person, go to the Omen House, TheOmanHouse.com to get your tickets to the event. I got to do something. I've got freaking good old candle wax coming down like a freaking lava flow. Yeah, and you can also see the movie. How Did I Meet Sylvester Stallone? Here at my house, Dana. Yes, this is it. The movie is House at the End of the Drive.com. No, Sylvester, I've been friends with Sylvester's brother, Frank, for many years. No, I did not see the Minecraft movie. I don't spend my money on things such as that. Sorry. Oh, God, no. No, I did not, and I will not. I can guarantee you that. Need to come LA one of these years for an event. I'd love it. I've been waiting for years. LA 2026, hopefully. The Minecraft movie, like, why would I why? No thanks. Just what? Cockeyed? I no more see the Minecraft movie than I'd see the Pac-Man movie or the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't think so. I love watching it as a game and playing it as a game, but to watch somebody else portraying these characters as something more and giving them depth to character, freaking an arcade game, which is really what it is. And you guys are like playing these video games like there's so much to it. It's like, it's a video game, guys. It's not even a freaking real life individual. It's a gosh darn made up video game. Okay, no offense. And I'll speak in the language you might understand. Sayonara. Jesus Christ. Yes, I want to cosplay an anime and live my life that way. I don't think so. I just don't. I find it hard enough to deal with ghosts. And they're semi-real. I can't imagine dealing with. No, I'm not going to go there. The new Lilo and Stitch movie looks cool, though. Uh-huh. Great. How do you feel about Jeffrey Jones? Rocky. I don't know what you came up with this, but please keep it to yourself. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have nothing to do with that whatsoever. Need more car washes. Yeah, we do. Yes, listen to Colleen. Read this book, Ghosts of Cielo Drive, at ghostsofcielodrive.com. I'm taking a short for each bell ring. Okay, good. Spirits. Weird sound I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know. It sounds like there's like a funny like buzz or something. Rocky. So what is the fact that like Beatles have anything to do with what you said about, do I forgive him this and that? Um, hey, adorable, nice to see you. Yeah, downstairs this time. I'm doing it from the theater room. Reggie will not come down here. Sam's upstairs, so it's just me. No, it doesn't sound like talking. It sounds like a motor running, but it doesn't. But it's not like I don't know. I can't explain. It was like just like a high pitched. I'm thinking, I got nothing on. I got no air conditioning, no heater, nothing running. So I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know if you guys heard it. Talking? No, I don't have a TV on, bro. It's just no. I'm down here on the third floor. The top floor is the where the dog and the cats are. So I'm McPatrick. Padraic. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Padraic. Hey, Shanna. Yes, I believe in the paranormal. However, I will be honest with you. Since I moved in and have lived here now for 23 years, and also 26 years since we bought the lot and started working on the house, I have become less, and I say this again, less a paranormal enthusiast in the sense that I'm much more scrutinizing of people's videos and their work. And that's the difference. I'm much more skeptical than I was before I moved in here. It's possible, Will. Yeah, so like what? It's weird. It's a weird sound, but it's gone now. Samantha, I'm down on the third level of the house. So I'm on the bottom floor. The theater room, which is here, that's the guest bedroom. And on my left over here is the UCLA man cave. Hi, Lisa. So as I was saying, and it's kind of strange because you think after living here, yeah, spirits, ring the bell, please. After living here, you think, I've seen a lot of videos and stuff of other people's stuff, and I've even seen stuff that's been shot here and said, well, that's true, that's accurate. But then there's been stuff that I've seen that on my own cameras that I've disputed and figured out that's explainable. And now I'm even more scrutinizing, have a much more scrutinizing eye when it comes to looking over the paranormal when I see videos and such. And I start to go, a lot of the stuff that's put out there is just for clicks. Basically, it's clickbait. Um, hey, Jake. Hey, LA Vlogs, where am I going to move to? The next place I move to will be into a gosh darn little urn, and then they'll scatter my ashes on the side of the hill here. So no, I'm not planning on leaving anywhere soon. Colleen says, hello, Sharon and Jay and Abby and Wojtek. Well, Mr. Padriak, most spirits, if not all spirits, are quite amiable at all reasons. It's how the individual that's interacting with the paranormal activity either A, misinterprets, B, misjudges, C, instigates, or D, doesn't comprehend what's actually happening and misperceives what's happening through the lenses of the religiosity beliefs. So it's nothing to do with spirits trying to hurt anybody. Spirits aren't trying to hurt anybody. That's just a simple fact. I've never seen a spirit try to hurt anybody in the myths and the stories and the hyperbolic nonsense. Oh, a ghost tried to scare me to death. No, that's because you chose to react to it in a way that you believed it was a threat. That's like me hearing footsteps behind me and going, oh my God, he's trying to kill me. It's like spirits walking up behind me to say hello, and I'm having the meltdown because I perceive a threat where no threat exists. Does that make sense now? I hope that does. You see, you've got a bit of different stuff. Yes, Jake, I decided to come downstairs. LA, by the way, like I said, may I have no, you may not, Rocky. No, you may not. Jesus Christ. It's on my book. Yeah, so far, most of it is. The freaky room. Yes, Colleen, this is the freaky room. Are those candles real? Yes, they're very real. You bet your ass. They're very real, and that is real candle wax. So yes, I don't know how to make them look more real than they already are, but yeah, that's real. That's not any LED light or anything like that. Is Joe's spirit still around? You mean Joe who? Yes, ring. Will you ring the frickin' bells? No, you won't. And you're not lighting up the REM pod, and you're not touching the balls. Even the blue ball, which love to be touched. He'd like to turn back to his clear self, but you guys just don't want to ring him, so. And I don't consider that provoking the spirits. I consider that just asking them for a little coercion. It's coercing the spirits is what it is. Well, let me ask you a question, Will. When Ghost Hunters was here, they had stuff happen to them, and I was outside, and they were like having meltdown problems, and they were getting tripped out. There were sounds in the kitchen that were going on. No, you're not seeing things. Ghost Adventures are scared carrots. Yeah, I know. The last time I was on live, the bell rang a lot. Tonight, so far, in the past 20 minutes, nothing. So I don't know. It's the spirits are just not amiable or interested in interacting with us, that's their prerogative. I have little I can do about it. But to answer your question, Will, I'll move over here so you guys can see the shirt that I'm wearing. Yes, it's my black cat shirt, as you see. No, that was me stupidly doing that. Yeah. Shut up. Stop lighting up. You're not doing anybody any good. No one cares. Oh, Mr. Padriak, there's many more spirits here than just the 5 victims or the 6 victims at the murder site from down the street. There's thousands of spirits here. This is not, and I try to explain this to people. There are so many spirits here. It's like Lisa Williams said, it's a ghost flop house. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate that. No, spirits are not harmful at all. It's just man's perception of myth making that creates the mythology that they are. But like I was saying about the Will's question about the ghost hunters here. So when ghost hunters were here, they had stuff happen. They got kind of like freaked out and they left, and then they came back to review the footage. With Ghost Adventures, they went in here and lasted 3 hours of a 6-hour lockdown and ran out, scared to death. And Zach vowed he would never come back. So much so when they shot the Ghost Adventures Aftershocks episode, I said, "So where's Zach?" And the producer said, "Oh, he will never come back to your house ever again. He's not coming back ever." So yes, you heard me. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yes, they're Native American spirits, but what's the difference if they're Native American spirits, spirits of Chinese people, of Japanese people, of any people? What's the difference? They're spirits of people that are no longer alive. It does not make a difference if the spirits of Native American descent or another culture. It doesn't really make a difference. Yes, I've had many mediums here, and I myself am a large. No, they're not doing anything. He showed me the photos. Things. No, I think Ruby's been seen here by a couple of different psychics and stuff, and people have commented to me that they've seen what they thought was a man with a Spanish-style hat. So, Bella Lugosi. It's not Goosey, but it's Goosey, but that's anyway. No, I do not remind you of Bella Lugosi. God help me. Oh, I think absolutely will. It's a crazy environment here at the house. Stuff happens, and we have 30 cameras throughout the house that are running. So if something were to happen right now in the middle of our show, I'd write down the time, and then later on after the show, go review the footage at that time of the different rooms in the house to see where I can find the actual point of incident. I'm trying to read everybody's comments here. No, the Ghost Hunters show was good, except the EVP that they played. They're like garbles. Take me to void. I'm like, and since that time, what's really scary is I have disembodied voices recorded on nothing more than the digital cameras around the house. I mean, the CCTV, closed circuit television security cameras around the house. And the voices we captured and have captured are nothing like that. They're as clear as a bell. It's a person speaking, and you can hear what they're saying, and you can hear the words without 14 people giving their interpretation of what they just heard. The base of the bell, it's a little, that's this is what you're saying. That's this. I'm putting that ball over there. Shut up. Oh, you're here? Well, say something if you hear spirits. Chime in. Yes, I remember the last time I saw a spirit in my house, Purple Door. That was 20 some odd years ago. Hi, David. Do you remember the last time you seen a spirit at your home? Yeah, it was 21 years ago in 2004 in July when I saw the apparition of Jay Sebring. Who's such a pretty pansy, Colleen? Zach? Oh well, yeah, that sounds too easy. Grand Central, yes, it is a Grand Central Station. There's many, many spirits. That's why, famously enough, I asked Miriam Minkowski, the real life ghost whisperer, if she could cleanse the house. And she goes, "Oh, sweetheart, I can clean your house of all the spirits in there, you know, because then that wouldn't be the problem." I said, "What do you mean? What would be the problem?" She goes, "Well, you have to understand that all those spirits would be gone, and within 5 minutes, you'd have a whole new set of spirits in your house." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." She goes, "So what's the point? You're not having a problem with it." So, yeah, well, the ones on Ghost Hunters, those EVPs are, whatever. I've got them here where the voices are recorded saying F you or effing pricks, amongst other things. Speaking of ghost hunting shows, I don't know why, but Zach Baggins has always rubbed you the wrong way. Why? Because you don't tolerate a lot of bullshit. That's probably why there, Jake. Like one of the candles. So did I. He's a showboat. Yeah, I call him, he's a poser. Somebody who poses and isn't real. They're just playing the part. It wouldn't capture anything here on this. That's what I'm telling you. It wouldn't. It will not. It won't show anything, Rocky. David, it's not. Why don't you just give us a tour, Colleen? Because I really don't feel like walking around with a gosh darn the laptop and the camera. That's probably why. The only reason from Ghost Adventures was Nick and Bill before she would Aaron, especially. Let me just say something to you about that. Antics, those antics and that act and that unbelievable behavior, breaking down and crying in court when your ex-wife, who's about to kill you and have a hitman on you. I can't understand it, and I don't think a psychologist can, because it makes no sense. Furthermore, I've met the man, Aaron. I met him there 13 years ago when they shot Ghost Adventures the first time. It's sitting on a wooden box. That's what it is. Pushing Aaron. Yeah, well, he said to me, he goes, I asked for spirits to occupy my body. And I said, Aaron, you said what? He goes, oh, I offered to share my body with spirits. And the first thing that I heard was, this guy's into parasitic relationships. And I thought, what? And he goes, forget the spirit aspect of what he just said. It's not important of what he's asking to occupy his body and share his body with. It's the fact that he said that statement at all. And it's a revealing statement about the man's mental state. He's interested in having somebody occupy his body or his space. It's a parasitic relationship, whether it's with a spirit or with a woman who looks to take advantage of you and bleed you dry. And it was. So, yes, Colin hasn't been here for years. I don't know why he cried. That doesn't make the judge look at him sympathetically. You should have said, Your Honor, I was had. This woman was taking advantage of me. She was a grifter. She was trying to play me for all I was worth. No, you don't start breaking down and crying. For what reason? I'm so upset. I was like, what, were you a virgin before you met her? And she took your virginity, and that's what this is about at 35, 36 years old? I'm sorry, I just don't understand the reasons. Thank you very much, Lisa. Take care. Of course it's theater, Jake, exactly. No, the spirit hasn't played the piano at all lately. Jake, he's the P.T. Barnum of Paranormal. No, that Zach is the P.T. Barnum. Unfortunately, Aaron is just, who he is. We're talking about Aaron and Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures. No, you think about it. It's Z-A-K for anybody who wants to spell Zach correctly. Well, thank you very much, Haunted Houses of Holly. But like I was saying, it didn't make any sense when I'm watching him crying. So, what are you crying about, guy? You got your life straight. And I have all these bodyguards. It goes, what do you think? You think you're some guy, a political target, that somebody's trying to kill you? The only person to try to kill you is a wacko wife. who had it out for you because she planned it all along. But outside of that, nobody's trying to kill Aaron, from Ghost Adventures. I mean, that was the biggest. He's like, got bodyguards. I said, why? You think somebody's trying to kill you outside of your ex-wife? I don't think so. You're not that important that somebody's trying to whack you. And certainly your ex-wife wanted you for the payday that she had the life insurance claim against you on. I mean, come on, guys. This just doesn't make any sense. And people just take it with a heaping serving of like, all right, I'm accepting of this. I'm going, there's something wrong with the guy crying when he should be castrating this woman and saying, she tried to kill me. I want her to spend the next 20 years in jail I fear for my life if she ever gets out. This is a contract hit, and I'm really to cry, to plead this. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh. The judge is like, you're here I'm not your therapist, sweetheart. I'm not your psychiatrist. I'm here to negotiate and navigate through your crap and your legal disruption here, and your wife is a cause here for causation for being the gosh dang guilty party that tried to put a hit on you. What in the hell was he coming up with that crybaby shit for? I'm sorry. I looked at him going, sympathy for what? He should be saying, Your Honor, I want to tell you something. I was hoodwinked. This woman had me totally under the belief that she loved me. And it turns out it was all a freaking fraud, and she was trying to kill me at the end of the day and cashed in on my assassination. So that's what I find so distasteful about the whole thing. It's like, what is he trying to do? Who's he trying to curry sympathy from? You're there to basically stand up for yourself and make sure she stays in jail as long as you goddamn can. Your stepfather was right. Well, it makes sense, Isn't Jake the one that was gasping sometimes? I don't know. I do have some other interesting information to you. A week from this evening, Scared and Impaired will be here at the Omen House shooting another episode of Scared and Impaired Ghost Investigating. That's right. The 16th of June, they're going to be here. So this should be a fun thing. Whose jersey is what? That is Jonathan Franklin from UCLA, the highest accumulated rushing leader at UCLA. Hey, we got a ring at the bell. How do you like it? Thank you, spirits. Thank you. Finally, how's about hitting up the REM pod and the balls, especially Mr. Blue Ball? I know I'm not partial to people having one blue ball. I just happen to have one blue ball. Somebody left it here. I've never seen them before. Somebody left it here. That's why. I think 3 of them are mine, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are somebody else's. No, 3 of them are mine. 3 are somebody else's. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 are mine, 3 are somebody else's. What people are rambling away. I'm Scared and Impaired. Yes. They get the 2 occupants or the 2 subjects. One gets extremely drunk and the other one gets extremely stoned. And they bring them into the house. Yes, Sharon was a UCLA fan. Sharon went to classes at UCLA, as a matter of fact. Could have been, David. You never know. Nobody likes blue balls, except for the women that give them. That's for sure. Virginia Risotto wants you guys to bang the bell, okay? So bang the fucking bell. Come on. Gustav. Guillermo. Antonio. Rodolfo and Guillermo. Guillermo? Yes. Rodolfo, Guillermo, Valentino. Can you ring on Scott on tape? It's a quarter to goddamn midnight there. You really want me to bother him? Reminds me of Cheech and Chong, E.T., the extraterrestrial. That's funny, KK. Oh, God. No, I can't call him. If you could travel, David, I'd bring a bottle of 12-year-old single malt. My health caused me to retire from active investigating. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, and I appreciate that. I'm not much of a drinker. I hate the hangovers that come with them. That is very true. The women enjoy it, LOL. It's going to take you be singing like a canary for my birthday. Jesus Christ. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rocky. Happy birthday to you. Happy now? Good. Bada bing, bada bang. Bada bang, banga the bell. Bang it. Bang it the bell. Come on. Stugazze. Come on. Hit me up. Yeah. I don't know you times. Sorry. It's 8:45 in the evening out here. And he's 3 hours ahead, so it's 11:45. God damn it, yes. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, Rock. No, the fish tanks are 2 floors above us, so yes, the mansion at the end of the street is still for sale. Quite honestly, yes. And I'm only going to be on for another 20 minutes because I'm only going to be on for 1 hour. 1 hour, that's it. I can hear. I thought I heard something. I don't know what I thought I heard, but I thought I heard something just now. You heard that? Yeah, there was something I just heard. No, the windows in the house are entirely closed. I don't want anyone open to get any cross ventilation or drafts or wind or sounds from outside. That's an airplane flying overhead. That I can hear clear as a bell. Again, what did you know? I'm here in this room for a specific reason because it was like, David, go downstairs. It's like, wow, do the show live down from the theater. They said, it's so gosh darn boring upstairs, try something new. And I said, yeah, they'll probably get a kick out of it. So, again, Sherry, it could be 1,000 other different spirits. We have a little girl here named Gwendolyn who sometimes visits and plays the keyboard over there. There's just 1,000 spirits. To say that it's one in particular individual, like Sharon Tate, it's hard for me to assess unless I hear it clearly. And it's like, it's Sharon. It's like, oh, okay, I got that. Thank you. Otherwise, no, I don't associate it with anybody in particular. When I talk, there's a shh. Really? Yeah, the whole house, everything we're doing right now is videotaped. I got a camera to my right on the wall, and to my left is a camera right there. No, they don't knock over the Freddy figures. Those aren't Freddy figures. Those are figures from Beetlejuice. Those are the Beetlejuice figures. I don't have any Freddy Krueger figures. That would be a little bit disturbing to me, to say the least. I don't really care for Nightmare on Elm Street just because the whole premise of the movie is absolutely mind-bogglingly terrifying to me, because the idea of having a individual that occupies that space and time when you're sleeping and bugs the shit out of you and torments you, and no thanks. I just don't like the concept of it. Yes, they let me sleep quite fine, as a matter of fact. It's the dog that always gets me up in the middle of the night to take a leak. Honestly, Will, I don't have any EVPs that confirm that it's Sharon. There's no EVP saying, thanks, dog, that's Reggie, saying, it's Sharon. Hi, how are you? It's like they don't leave voicemail messages, for lack of better words. I'm thinking, you mean she says like, what, like leaving a voicemail message? No, we don't do that. I'm sorry, that's not the way it works. I never saw the movie Freddy Got Fingered. Sorry, Melina, it's just not up my alley. We're not summoning anybody. I'm just talking because I just posted this event going on the 21st with SoCal Spirit Seekers, and that you can get your tickets, at theomenhouse.com. It'll go, by the way, it's the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. You want to talk about an alignment of the stars? June 21st would be that day, and it's going to be a crazy day indeed, and a fun, wonderful night. So, again, what about, I heard raindrops, really? That's Reggie barking. I swear to God, there's no televisions on in this house. I mean, here's the phone. See, I have nothing. Nothing's on. The dog's barking. I don't know why. Spectral voicemail. I like that. Oh, I've gone to many haunted houses, Dana. Plenty of them, and lots of the times the people that my first visit there, upon going to some of these friends of mine's homes and saying them, say, "Oh, you can," and they're like, "I'm confirming what they already knew." And it's like, "How did you know?" It's like, because the guy's talking to me and telling me stuff, and they're like, "Oh my God." Very funny, Will. Very, very funny. Um, I don't know what Scott's up to tonight. It's not like I'm attached to him at the hip, so I would know. I don't know what he's doing. He's off in Canada doing his thing. So yes, that would be nice, Evie. I'd like that. And do let me know when you get the book, by the way. Yeah, but I don't have any plans to be going anywhere outside of LA for quite some time, since I've got things to do here that are keeping me preoccupied and tied up. So I appreciate that. But yeah, some other time there, David. In any event, like I said, I got 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes to go. I'm going to go off at 10 after 9. I'm 8 after 9. But in any event, like I said, just weird feelings down here. UCLA is here in Omaha. Yeah, I know. Thank God, Will. Oh God, lucky you, Will. God, if you go to the game, they're gonna be on there Saturday. They're playing on Saturday because I just saw they're playing Murray State, who beat Duke tonight. I watched the game. What a great ending to that game! My God, I wish I could go down there myself to get a baseball signed by the UCLA team, because I think UCLA is going to steal the College World Series this year, like they did in 2013. And I happen to have over there a signed baseball and a signed UCLA helmet and a signed home plate by the team back from them. Well, I have a great time at the game on Saturday. That should be a great game. Um, you hear them talking now. What club together there, Joy, are you talking about? With my friend Kristen? Yeah. I just don't know what club you're talking about. I haven't seen, she doesn't live in LA. She lives 2 hours outside of LA. Oh, did you put a bet down there on that game, Will? Good for you. It sounds like it's raining. Really, PJ? It sounds, I hate to say this, but it sounds dead quiet, really. I don't have a favorite movie, unfortunately. Evie, David, yeah. Spirits, Virginia Risotto said to me, or said to you, if you're sitting there chattering away and they can't hear you clearly, ring the bell for God's sakes. They know you're here. Jake, I'm probably about 10 minutes from the Comedy Store. Yeah, it is haunted. I've been there, and I was there several years ago and was lucky enough to be taken downstairs to the basement area. And it turns out that's now the converted lockers where the employees have their lockers and changing room. I went down there and I was like, I said, all right, there's a guy that was whacked down here. And I heard these exact words. There was a guy that was whacked. He was sitting on a little bar stool. Guy came up from behind. He was talking to somebody in front of him. And somebody just came up, put a 38 short, the 38 special is what they used to call it, a short barreled revolver, and put right in the back of his head, blew him right through this back of the skull, killed him like that. It was amazing. And my friend said, how do you know? I said, because I just saw the vision. I heard somebody talking to me, telling me this. And he said, well, there's stories about this and this, and then we looked it up, and sure enough, that's what it was when it was the mafia's restaurant. I forgot Ciro's. Thank you. I heard that Ciro's. on Sunset, because that's what the Comedy Store was. And somebody was whacked in like 46 or 47, 1947. So, um, again, Rocky, what are you asking me questions for about places I have no connection or knowledge of? I mean, you want to tell me about asking questions I don't understand? I don't know. You know, and it's better you should go look it up to find out than asking me a question about the Comedy Store and somebody jumped off the damn top of it. No, not a clue. Not a clue. Yeah, well, it's on the Sunset Strip. I'm, 10, less than 4 miles away from it, I'm sure. Virginia is asking you again, please ring the bell, spirits. You've rung it once tonight, which I'm impressed with, which means that it's not a fluke occurrence of the transmission of the laptop or of something else, which is, like I said, that's pretty impressive. You got to remember, guys, it's only rung one time in a matter of, shut up, 46 minutes. That's crazy. If it rang a bunch of times, I'd go like, oh, well, there's something in the air, but it ain't. Same with the REM pod and the toys. God, Reggie. I have no plans for the anniversary as of yet. No, I haven't been to the Viper Room. And I don't know if it's like active. No, Rocky. I said the one story of my experience there was that and only that. That's what I said. Jesus Christ, what the hell's with the dog? I want to hear, ha ha ha, clubs your thing. It's in the Viper Room where Borak hangs out in. I don't know about the Viper Room, honestly. I don't really. Where's John Holmes? I don't see. Hey, John, how are you? I had to read Jake to say, oh no, John Holmes is here. Rocky, there isn't a squirrel that's taking your side here. So give it a rest. I don't know, Dane. I can't answer that, honestly. Jesus, Jake from State Farm. Stop raising the flag of the. That is so bad, Jake. So bad. Yes, John must really enjoy hearing that. You couldn't help it, Jake? Jake of State Farm. Where are your manners? Look at that. 2 kitties. Whoops, 2 pushies. Reggie, what? I'm downstairs. You won't come down here, remember? It's one thing that's true. You won't come down here. Well, I'm glad I put a smile on your face. No, Merlina, I don't think she was talking about you. I can guarantee you she wasn't. Hey, yous. Hey, Nance, how are you? Well, forget subscribe. Buy the goddamn book. This is what you want. You want to buy this book. You want your personally signed copy of this book in your possession. And Reggie's telling you, buy the book. Buy the book. No, this is a good shirt. Let's be honest. I don't really like wearing the ghost shirt, but at least the ghost shirt is not quote unquote Halloween colors and Halloween themed, so I can get away with wearing it 365 days a year. But the point is, this, you gotta be kidding me. Black and gosh darn orange with the cats. This says screams of Halloween. And I said, okay, what have I got? I said, well, I don't want to keep wearing the gosh darn ghost shirt. I know it's the shirt I like to wear most, but you know. Shake. I think that's funny. He's still barking. I don't know. I took him out before I went on live. That was the other reason why I was late. Well, thank you very much, Nancy. I appreciate it. Like I said, the 21st of June, 2 weeks from this past Saturday night, there's a ghost investigation with SoCal Spirit Seekers from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. And they've got all the bells and whistles and all the equipment they're going to bring into the investigation here. So I'm telling you, you should take advantage of it. No, I will not pick him up and carry him down here, Joy. No, that's cruel and unusual, and I won't do that. If he doesn't want to come, I don't make him come. Thanks, Evie. I appreciate that. No, June 21st, 2/1. That's 2 weeks from this past Saturday night. What? Well, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Like I said, get yourself some tickets. They're at theomenhouse.com. It's $100. It's going to have, of course, we're going to have food and drink, but there'll be spirits and there'll be some fun. And more importantly, there'll be an interesting group of people you'll get to interact and meet some new people with and expand your friendship, your friend zone. That's okay, Nance. Yes, listen to Evie. Since she's in Australia, a half a world away, she can't come. She would if she could, mind you. So, here. June. Should put this up to begin with. June 21st. www. Here's where you can get your tickets. I will, whatchamacallit, we'll tag this. There it is. There it is, June 21st. You can get your tickets to theomenhouse.com. You can get them. Like I hit my ball, not my blue ball. My blue ball is still quite blue in here. Oh, shut up. Go right up. So I've got 8 more minutes here. So anybody have any questions you'd like to ask me? I've got 49 people out there watching right now. And I'm curious, can I answer any of your questions? Especially this is posed to the new viewers out there. Ask away. Come on, interact. Be a love. Whoever's going to do it, Hans, where should you go? Again, to the new viewers out there, since there's 49 of you and there's some people out there that are brand spanking new, I know you have a question. Since you've been watching here patiently, I'd appreciate it if any one of you would ask and post a question so I can answer it. Not the routine people that are always quoting and commenting, etc. I want this to be opened to only the new viewers of this channel. Yes, Sherry, I will have to tell you, my cats and my dogs, when they were alive, used to stare at stuff and chase stuff around, and I couldn't understand and react to stuff that wasn't there. A fine example is Reggie, my dog, will never come down to the 3rd floor ever. Even on the outside of the house, on the side of the stairs, he will not go past the 2nd floor down. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Do you have a house at the end of the drive movie nights? Use up USPO. I have, and I still could. I mean, but the idea is people want to go ghost hunting when they come here. I could always do a ghost hunt and a screening and a barbecue and do a whole package. It would probably start at 6 o'clock in the evening because the movie is an hour and a half long. But we could do a movie night and the ghost hunt, which would start at 6 in the evening and run to 2 in the morning. Have you stopped that, John? My God, you're terrible. Thank you, Colleen. Hey, Rob, how are you? Like I was saying, Rob, I have an event here. We just started. We announced it tonight. Today, it's actually up on the website. You can get tickets to it on the 21st. We've got some people coming over here. It should be a good, fun night. I've got the SoCal Spirit Seekers pulling it together. I love the Samantha shirt. Very, 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 thank you very much for that kind words, Cindy. Like I said, look at the YouTube channel, which you're watching here live, but look at the other videos on this channel. There's 290 of them. There's plenty of them to watch and see. I've been withholding the new material that's been accumulating here for the past 6 months at the house because I'm working on a docu-series, and the people that I'm working with said, look, if you get any good evidence, footage, please withhold it. We don't want it to get to the YouTube viewers. We want to save it for the show because it'll be pristine. It's like, all right, fine. They're fun. Like I said, I always get. I don't know if you can see that. I did not touch it. And look at it. Look at all the other balls right around it. I know you can't with this here, but look. Just this ball, and all these balls around it weren't lighting up, and you saw that. I had to move this so you guys wouldn't, could see it. Well, that's fine. If that's there, fine. I'll put this over here then. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. But that was amazing. One of the balls was lighting up, so that's pretty interesting. I'm good, James. How are you? Yeah, that, like I said, of all the balls, just this one was lighting up, and I didn't touch it. I was nowhere near it, so. Great, Sherry. Take care of yourself. Nice to have you on. I appreciate you coming on. Does anybody else have anything? I'm good. Does anybody else have, any of you newbies have any questions? I have 4 minutes left. That's right, 4 minutes. So ask away, please. Me and Sugar. Hey, David. You have a strong spirit, not to be scared, sleeping in your own home with all the paranormal stuff going on. Well, let's be honest, man. I sleep like a rock. It takes me a while to get to sleep, but I sleep pretty much through. And again, the idea that we're scared of somebody that's passed away before us, that's coming to visit us, that's just ridiculous. There's nothing to be afraid of. Ghosts aren't trying to scare you. They're not trying to hurt you. If anything, they're coming to visit you to say hello and see how you're doing. No, again, there's downtime when the spirits decide there's downtime. I have literally no control over. And I've seen periods of time when there's been nothing happening, including the figurines getting knocked over for weeks on end. And I'm like, how many days is it now the figurines haven't gotten knocked over? And I'm like, did you take a vacay or something? It's been 2 weeks, and then it starts up again. I'm like, going, okay, I just want to make sure. It says, I'm glad I didn't offend you and didn't pack on up and get the hell out of here. So. Then don't watch TV if you're tired of the protests. Merlino, will you take that and just get away with that? Just take that away? God. Real, why do you use your script is in spam mode, isn't it? Yes, obviously, Musapo, I had a lot to do with picking the music that's in the movie. Yes, I produced it, so I pretty much had the wherewithal with the music that we put in there. Yeah, I also had a few choices, but I did want to have some of the original. That's why I got my friend Alistair Digby to give me the music for the movie. Yeah, that's true, Jake. That happens. There's no event this weekend. It's in 2 weekends, Jay. No problem, Heath. It's no problem at all. Just for a second there, I was looking saying, oh, he's in there spam. All right. That's okay, Heath. It's all right. Oh God, I only have a minute left. So let me just wrap this evening up and let me say this to you all. June 21st, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. here at the house. Get your tickets at the Omen House. The link is right there, pinned at the top of the comments section. Go get yourself some tickets. It should be fun. SoCal Spirit Seekers are going to be running the show. It should be a real good time. I'm telling you that. Well, I'm glad you like it. I really am glad you like it, Musapo. I really appreciate that. Tell your friends, by the way, I'm trying to get it out there to television. It's too old. It's too old. Protesting doesn't turn into the next. It won't. Being old VHS tapes, John Holmes will be there. Jake, you're a cruel man. Oh God, KK Bootsy. Oh God, it did it again! It did it again! That's terrific. Can you guys see that? This little bad boy is lighting up. These three are not even. Ain't that a trip? And it's exactly at 9:08, like an alarm clock saying, all right, time to get off the show. The 1 hour is over now. That was amazing. That is amazing. The fact that that went off, boom. That is really cool. That is so cool. Thank you, spirits. I know you wanted me to have the lights dimmed, huh? Son of a bitch. Because well, they could see the light. Well, you guys all saw that, right? You saw that that's the second time that's lit up. But these three didn't, but it did. Reggie, I'll be right up. All right, guys. Like I said, go to theomenhouse.com. Make sure you go get yourself tickets for the event on June 21st. This is the book, Ghosts of Cielo Drive. Go get yourself a copy. I will personally sign it and inscribe it for you. So get it at ghostsofcielodrive.com. Have yourselves a very good night. Spirits, as always, thank you. That was bitchin'. Let me just show you guys. Light up. Light up, yes. Light up. Light up. And I didn't even touch this one right here. I hit this, and this, and that one ends up going off. In any event, that's the spirit's way of saying, have a good night. Thank you very much for participating, and get yourself a ticket to come to the Omen House on the 21st of June. Have a night.